welcome to my channel. Well, digging around looking for stuff, I came across this KA-BAR Dozier that I bought a while back, and I've been carrying it for the last few days, and it's a great little knife. Now this one's in D2. I happened to pick it up when it was on sale for around like $25 at Blade HQ. And as far as EDC knives go and stuff, this thing it's almost like an Elementum in size and shape and everything. The difference being it's, a thumb stud and a back lock instead of a flipper. But it's got a really good blade shape on it. I put a convex edge on it. And it's just a great little knife. It's flat, so if you're carrying stuff in your pocket, a lot of times the size of the thickness of the scales will make that more apparent. Now the only reason I say this is a lot of times I fall asleep in my clothes, and I sleep on my side a lot of times, so if I roll over on my right side, whatever's in my right pocket, if it's a big knife, I'm going to notice it. It's going to be uncomfortable. I'll wind up taking it out of my pocket. And with something this small, that doesn't happen. Now, you've got basically what they call a 3-inch blade, but you've got 2 3/4 inch cutting edge there. And the overall size is about 4.5 inches, roughly. I'm trying to throw that in there. It's not very thick in the spine. 5/16. Switch over to centimeters here. Oh, I didn't even have to do anything. It's on the same side. About 7 millimeters. Maybe 8. About 8 millimeters. This is the... Alright, 9. You got to look at this side thing here. If you put this ruler over here, just make sure you're using this as your lineup mark and not this. Yeah, it's about 9 millimeters. And let's get the weight. It weighs next to nothing. You really don't even notice that it's in your pocket. What is wrong with... Where did my strength go? Oh, I was pushing up on this tab and getting nowhere. Alright, what's that? A hair on there? Or is that a cracked screen? Oh, it's a lens. I'm looking at I've got a cracked lens on my camera. Alright, let's look at the ounces. I'd say like 2.5 ounces maybe. Ooh, look at that. 2.3. Let's see if we can get him into grams. No, not grains. 65.5 basically grams. So it's not very heavy. And like I said, this one's in D2, but you can pick them up in AUS-8 and stuff like that. AUS-8 is good. It's stainless, and D2 is semi-stainless, but this coating is pretty good on here. I haven't cut a lot of stuff, mostly just cardboard and, boxes and stuff like that, or packages, when I'm in the kitchen. I hate stuff that says tear here, and you go to tear it and you feel like it's got plastic behind it and everything, and it's not tearing right. You wind up whipping out your knife anyway and cutting it. That's the main reason a lot of times why I have a knife, is because I don't like to try to dig something apart, claw it apart with my hands, That's why we invented tools. Now, thumb studs are the only issue I have with this thing. I don't try to flick it fast. If you keep your thumb up here on the top of the stud, you'll be all right. But a lot of times, my thumb tends to drop down, and I engage the edge. It doesn't cut me, but it's just, something you got to be careful with. So with this one, I try to keep my thumb, I put it, in the center there and try to rotate around. And, yeah, it's just a good overall, little design. And That's why I like discovering knives that I've, put away. Looking through different knives and stuff. I'm trying to rotate my daily carry because I already know I like the Elementum. I like the Sage 5 lightweight. Both of those I carry a lot. Now, when I am carrying a smaller like this, I usually have a back pocket knife. So if you're ever worried about a small blade, yeah, I got a big blade with me too. And this is an excellent back pocket knife. It fits right there in the back pocket. It's big enough to stand up on its own. It, won't slope over. And the pocket clip on this one has pretty good retention. They did it well that they didn't put it right here on the grippy stuff. They made a good contact. On this one works well also. I've had no problems with it. So there you go. Just a couple of little knives, that I regularly start using. Like I said, I'm carrying this one quite a bit more just because a lot of times I don't have to have it come out super fast. This is not a defensive, type of knife. It's a utility type of knife. If you want something defensive, here's a push button. Bam, you got 4 inches blade, Bowie knife. Yeah. Well, there you go. I'll include a little video at the last time I saw Buddy. He's off missing again. I think he'll come back because he definitely knows where I live. If you look at the video, he knows where I live. He knows how to get here. So, thank you for watching and have a nice day. Also, if any of you see Buzz Kirshner in any comments or anything, just try to remind him that he's won and to contact me because I still haven't had him contact me. Usually I let it go a week before I do a redraw, but I know Buzz is a regular and there's probably something going on with him or something like that, so I'm not necessarily going to have it, just 1 week. I'm going to give him enough time to respond, but if he doesn't, after a while, I'll just have to redraw. So anyways, if you see him in any other comments anywhere, it's the way YouTube lists names now, it's really weird. It used to be that you would have your name up there, but now it's whatever the YouTube name is. So he's listed as Blue Toad, but before it was Buzz. So, hey bud, where you been? It's gonna get cold tonight. Are you gonna take a shortcut? Decided not to. Milo's barking at you. Meow. Yeah, we're going up.